Right, this is the new Fret King JD. I've had a number of signature guitars with different companies, but it took all of those stages, I think, to finally arrive at this. It was a bit of a battle in a lot of the cases, with people were only willing to bend so far to give me what I wanted, but I had pretty much free reign with this one, and it was such a joy working with Trev. And I'll just go through the different positions that Switch has to offer. For me, this is like the best of my two favorite solid bodies in the world, and actually with a bonus sound from something between a solid body other type of guitar and like a more semi-acoustic as well. It suggests having a humbucking pickup in number 5. If we start and call number 1 bridge, that's the sound. It's got that unmistakable Tele sound, which you can never get on the 3 pickup guitar. In this position, number 2, it's more Strat-esque. Number 3, it's what you'd expect in number 3. You would normally only get that sound by having a middle and bridge pickups engaged together, but we found this by complete accident, complete fluke. We found a way by a controlled degree of reverse phase, which was inadvertently achieved by having a capacitor wound inside a pickup. It was really, really bizarre. But and the white and the black wires were reversed from this guy who was experimenting. I don't think it was done intentionally, but when my tech put it in the guitar, I think it was in phase. It was in fact out of phase, which I would have corrected immediately, because that's really horrible when something's completely reversed. But the cap was actually inhibiting the phase reversal process, so it just landed in that sweet spot that really closely emulates that in between quack tone that we love so much about. But since it's not achieved by the sort of mechanical phase that you get by the interplay of the pickups that are so close together, the close proximity of the pickups, you have this sort of like interference between the magnetic fields, which I think they had originally thought wasn't going to be a good sound, because it was the original guitars only had a 3-way switch. But by accident we found this sound by the switch getting caught in between. And position 4 does offer a sound like the pickup, which sounds like it would be something between a P90 and a humbucker. It certainly sounds different than any of the other settings. That's the neck pickup with the cap in that colors the sound and gives you that sort of jazzy tone, the softer sound. And also what's really nice is a lot of body on the high strings, so that if you put that position, send that sound to an overdrive pedal or overdrive on your amp, you can get that real nice woman tone, that Clapton made famous back in the late 60s. I mean, with a bit of sustain, overdrive, you can imagine it. It just sings, And then here's number 1 or number 5 is the neck pickup on its own. One of the reasons I fell in love with the Strat was for that sound. And the beauty is that the bridge pickup and the neck pickups, though never intended to be on the same instrument, to me are like make the best marriage of all. That doesn't suddenly become wimpy after you've come from the neck pickup, as it typically would on the 3 pickup guitar. So it has that sort of power, even though I'm playing clean. So you can imagine, with a bit of overdrive, what a great treat this guitar is. No need to drag 3 instruments to a gig or a session anymore. It pretty much, it's like every position on the selector switch is a winner. Typically we have our favorites, usually 2 or 3 or something like that. But each position has been a winner on various guitars. They've just not all been available on one instrument, really, to this degree before. I've had this design before, but it wasn't fine-tuned to this degree, because we've had time issues and all of that. But we've taken about 1.5 years before this has even been available, and it's only just about to come out now, I believe. So we've had plenty of time to work on it. They gave me free rein, and working very closely with Trev, we just both felt that we were coming up with something really, really special.